And the spring tour continues. This is our first of 3 with the Fresno Open. Look forward to going there.
Cedar Lane's one of the really good houses that we bowled in before in the tour. Has always been a high-scoring bowling center. A great friend of mine, great baseball player affiliated with that area, Gus Zernial. I'm sure you remember him, Chris.
Certainly do.
40 home runs in the National League, 40 home runs in the American League. I think the only one to ever do it.
Takes advantage of 2 miscues by Pasteur. He doubles and leads by 23. Replay.
Big Steve Cook, he smells an opening. He slows that approach down. Now watch, he gets real aggressive. Look at that high backswing. Now look at that pivot step, that left foot planted. He really drives down. Look at the wrist action. By far his best shot. He's playing the inside line on the right-hand lane, and I think he's playing a little bit farther out on the left-hand lane. He took advantage of what Pasteur has given him. He can extend to 33 pins his lead. 6th frame.
All right. Leaving a 2-pin on the left lane, Steve Cook.
What makes a good pro bowler? Whenever you watch championship professional bowling, you're seeing the best players bowling their best. Now, Steve Cook is off today, and this is what allows players to get there. We bowl for 4 solid days before the championship round, and everybody's not sharp every day. It's the player who can do what Cook is doing now, be a little bit off, and still stay in competition, stay in the hunt.
All right. Steve Cook, who was one with his brother-in-law, Mike Albee, in doubles competition.
Mike Albee right now, Chris, is down there taking photographs with all the rest of the photographers, checking out his brother-in-law's action.
After 2 opens, Pasteur back with a strike in the 6th. A lot of fans here rooting for this non-winner. His doubles partner, George Brabham III, watching from behind. And, of course, 2 weeks from this week, they will be competing in the Showboat doubles. We'll be bringing the finals on television. There's George behind his roommate's mom, Gloria. And there's Steve Cook's father scratching his neck, Les Cook.
For Rod Pasteur, trailing by 22, the time is right now.
And again, gets the 2-4-7.
You could see him pull up at the line, a lot of loft on that ball, trying to do a little something extra. Take your time right here, Rod. Make the 2-4-7. Don't be too discouraged. The match is a long way from being over. Cook struggling also, pal.
And the Preakness Stakes on ABC Sports today. Second jewel of racing's Triple Crown, and it's a wonderful event. Will it be a filly? Well, left only 1 pin on the right lane. Cook, who has a 21-pin lead. He's our tournament leader. First game of the day, leaving the 3.
What a great break Cook gets. He has the 3, 5, and 6 pins. That's not only a 7-pin, but a choppable spare. Look at this, a little break from the 6-pin over into the 5-pin. Cook has a simple spare of the 3-pin, and that could be a big difference in a match, because instead of being ahead by 19, it's 21, and that's so important.
David Houston led the first 3 rounds of the competition here at beautiful Fairlanes, and then this man led the 5th and 6th rounds.
The big man, eyes riveted on the target, that cupped wrist, that patented high backswing that so many of the great players of today use. But look at that deep knee bend. You were talking about the tip that Steve Cook gives a big player. Remember the great late Billy Whaley, who sat in this chair next to you for years, Chris. Another big man, always had that great knee bend. So important to the big player. has to get the ball down and roll it smoothly. Now, Cook. Eighth frame.
A Cook power strike. He liked it. So did his dad, Les. Father of 4 children, Steve, and 3 daughters.